proper play straight away because I've put a menu on there. Yeah, there it is. You already know me. This is Dave Lewis.
Edit.
And we're about to give you a director's commentary, basically on the editing of the music video as well, because I couldn't do it on my own. I needed the perspective and the views and some fresh eyes of Dave Lewis. Fresh eyes!
Fresh eyes.
Fresh eyes!
Oh, then, so where are we here?
Well,
oh, this is the bit that you did.
Yes, this is the full intro. Now the one you're watching now is actually the full revised version, but we're taking you through bit by bit.
Extra special.
How long it took to fucking edit this damn thing.
I'm in this shot somewhere. Oh, no. Oh, I would have been, but
It is somewhere.
I was sat there anyway, which is very nice.
The music you're listening to now, the music's over the top of this, is the introduction that Spirytus use for when they enter on stage. So I use this as the full intro, complete with shots overlaid, like just making it look scary and a bit different really.
Yeah.
The tracking shots, which worked beautiful.
I did that.
That's beautiful. And like I said before, with the editing as well, there's a massive change in the colour difference as well, going from the good side of the clinic to the bad side. Yeah.
Oh, we'd set it up so that the lighting in the room itself was very blue and cold and just quite clinically horrible, really.
I was trying to explain that before, like,
yeah,
people know hospitals as being a good thing, but when you make it into a bad thing, it sort of makes the whole thing about a hospital idea being a lot more scary.
Well, because it was actually filmed at the university, we weren't allowed to make too much of a mess anywhere. But in all well-known skills of Mr. Brett over here, he provided shitloads of blood.
Yes! There's always going to be a lot of blood in these kind of films. A lot of blood!
Which was lovely until it came to cleaning it up, and it was just everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily we put down the plastic sheets everywhere, but the bits that went off the plastic sheets, they needed that.
They're mocked up quite easily.
Yeah.
Now, editing, I really looked at Stricken music video by Disturbed, because that's a great idea for the montages of images overlaid on each other. Now, we never really overlaid a lot, did we? It was more a case of picking out. We on the timeline we had each different shot, each different take above each other, so it was all synced together. But then syncing it back together was fucking nightmare.
It was a pain in the arse. There's just parts where, in the band shots like now, it was just kind of focusing on the wrong part, and we needed to get it so that it looked perfect, as in a live moving situation, but then interlaced with all of the horrible clinical.
Yeah. Now in this revised version there's a lot more bits of the clinic that we put in there. Beforehand there wasn't a lot of clinic shots, there was more the band performing. But then I thought, I think it needs some more clinic shots in there rather than just the band. It needs some more of the narrative going on. It needs some more of the guys interacting with
that shot that you just missed was a brilliant shot of Zoe.
Oh yeah.
We changed the colour completely on that because we loved the blue all the way through, but there was just something not working with that shot in the blue. So we changed it to like a really horrible dull grey that, I don't know about you, but I think really works. And I think it just adds another layer to how horrible and gritty that hospital scene actually looks.
It works a lot. Like I say, the colour contrast, we just upped it a lot more, just made it look a lot icy blue and dark. And with these fades as well, it's just to go along with the flow of the music really. Just keeping the energy and the rhythm of it. And Andy, not looking. Yeah, he said he didn't have a lot of charisma by my lecturers.
Yeah.
He didn't carry the performance well, but hey, it worked.
And he was concerned through the acoustic guitar bit that he looked a bit like a gimp.
Yeah.
He made us kind of cut that down quite a bit.
Yeah. But it was nice. You see a lot of the tracking shots, you see a lot of the jib arm shots as well that you use. Specifically editing was the hardest with, like say, syncing. I think that was the only part of the difficulty with. Now that worked well. That was like a mistake. we didn't really manage it. We didn't really mean to do it like that, but when it happened, it was like, that really worked.
And in the history of all types of things, mistakes are always possibly the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Because when we did the merge, we had that camera fuck up that actually turned out to be one of the best visual effects ever.
Yeah.
So again, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
I'd like to call it an obvious mistake, but no, it's an accidental effect. I like to call.
Yeah. Another thing that we did while we was filming it is a lot of focus pulling. That's what I wanted, just to get the depth of in and out of field, really, of just. It's just a different way of filming, really. I just thought it looked nice in previous music videos.
Yeah, I think it works very well throughout this, because obviously in a live situation, if you go to a gig, you just stood there watching it. Whereas this, it's kind of, you get all different angles, you get an entire view of the entire room, you get to go close to each member, and the focus pulling is just kind of it's just giving you a blurry effect that just works really, really well.